What's going on, guys? gfunkyboxing here with another prediction for this weekend, fight number 3, and this is the one I had the most trouble with picking a winner. This is the 154-pound interim title of the WBC on the line between Sebastian, the towering Inferno, Fundora versus Erickson, the Hammer Lubin. Really good fight here, really good matchup. Two southpaws going at it, both young in their mid-20s, so yeah, good fight here. So let's start with the tail of the tape, like always. Let's start with the towering Inferno. 18 wins, no losses, 12 KOs, 1 draw on his record. 6'5", 80-inch reach, and like I said, a southpaw. He's 24 years old. God bless him for being able to make 154 pounds, being 6'5.5". Unbelievable. And his opponent, Erickson, the Hammer Lubin, 24 wins, 1 loss by KO to Jermell Charlo, 17 wins by knockout. Southpaw as well, age 26, 5'9", 74.5-inch reach. Good matchup here. So let's go ahead and break this thing down, and let's start off with the towering Inferno, Sebastian Fundora. Now, I want to say this about him. He's, again, big, tall, long arms, volume puncher, showing a great chin. You know, he doesn't utilize his reach and height the way you think he should, being 6'5" and having such long arms. He doesn't like to box on the outside, although there are times when you've seen him. I remember seeing him on an undercard. I can't remember which fight it was, which pay-per-view it was, but there was, he was using his reach and his height very well in that fight. So he's shown some flashes of being able to box and utilize those physical advantages of his. The problem is the kid likes to fight. There's just no other way of explaining it. You would think that his trainer would be telling him, like, hey, use that jab, use your height. You have these big advantages over your opponent, but I think he just really likes to fight. And, he's been, he hasn't lost since then, and now he's put himself in an opportunity to become a world champion in his weight class by just doing the things that he does, and that's applying pressure, punches and bunches. He's not going to be that one-punch knockout guy, but again, he's going to wear you down over time. He's going to keep the pressure on you. He's very good at finding holes in high guards. Lubin does have a high guard, so we'll see if he can find his way through those holes in that guard. But look, defense is definitely not his his best part. The best part of his game. He does tend to get hit a lot, but like I said, he's showing a good chin. And when you're that tall as well, your body's going to be exposed to the shorter guys. So that's another thing. But like I said, he's shown the ability to take these punches and to fight, in firefights and come out on top, come out victorious. But, going up against a guy like Lubin who can punch, we're going to see, we're definitely going to see his chin get tested here in this one. So as far as Lubin goes, again, he's a southpaw. Very good boxer, in my opinion. I really like the way that he does box. Good counter puncher. Has good power. He likes to keep his feet planted. He is flat-footed more than he is, a lateral mover. It's not a bad thing when people hear flat-footed, like, oh my God, flat-footed. But no, you got to generate power, so you got to have those feet planted, and he does that well. I really like his right hook. I really feel like that's one of his best weapons coming out of the southpaw stance. And he has good ring IQ, I believe. Erickson Lubin, very good fighter. Some of the things that I think could hurt him and has hurt him in the past is he does have some chin issues, I believe. He's been knocked out in the first round by Jermell Charlo, which I mentioned earlier. He got hit with a perfect shot right on the button and couldn't recover. That can happen to a guy, but look, he's bounced back from that, and he's on a win streak since then. But the reason why I say he has chin issues is not only because of that, but because I did see him hurt against Gashea late in that fight, and also in his fight with Jason Rosario he was hurt in that fight as well. So, you know, he's a little chinny. I'm just going to say it, all right? He's a little bit chinny. Also, I feel like going up against a guy like Fundora, who applies pressure right away, throws a lot of punches right away. His output to me sometimes isn't the highest. So I wonder, you know, if he could possibly end up in a fight where he's, you know, just getting outworked and shelling up, not really letting his hands go. But I don't see that happening here. So what I see is, again, I think Fundora is going to come out and be Fundora. You know, try to meet him in the center of the ring, control the center of the ring, be the ring general, and apply that pressure, throw a lot of punches. Now, Lubin, being the good counter puncher that he is, he's going to find opportunities. You know, that's the thing. The weaknesses and strengths for both guys really work for them in this fight. You know, you got a guy who throws volume, and, you know, you're going to leave yourself open for counter punching. And Lubin can counterpunch on the inside of a lot of those shots from Fundora. But also, you know, if Lubin does shell up from the pressure, then, you know, that volume and those punches and bunches, you know, he's gonna find holes in that guard eventually. And he's really good at looping those shots, Fundora is. So this is an interesting fight, man. I really see both guys, and I think it's gonna be a good fight. I really see both guys getting their offense off early and often here. And it's a tough fight, man, because like I said, a good counter punchers always find a way to beat these aggressive volume punchers. My only issue is I've seen one guy who's been able to fight in that kind of style and succeed, show a good chin, show grit, and that's Fundora. As for Lubin, like I said, chin's a little shaky for me, you know. But damn, he's a good fighter, man. So it's a tough fight to pick. It really is. But I'm gonna have to go with. I'm already thinking about changing my mind here with you guys, but I think I'm gonna go with the Towering Inferno here. Now, I know a lot of people. I've only seen a few people pick him, but I just have a feeling he's gonna be the one that's gonna be able to last and endure this type of fight. I think it's gonna be a firefight, man, because I don't think Lubin is the type of guy to just move around for 12 rounds to try to box from the outside. I don't think he's gonna do that. And if he does do that, I think that's gonna come back to haunt him in the later rounds, because he's not gonna be generating the kind of power that he needs to keep this big Towering Inferno off of him. So if it's gonna be a firefight and he's gonna stand in the pocket and try to counterpunch, which I think he can do, you know, I just don't know if he's gonna last, if his chin's gonna hold up, man. But anything could happen in this fight. Now, I'm not double predicting. I'm sticking with the Towering Inferno, Fundora. But I think it's a good fight, man. So that's my pick there, guys. All right. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Again, I will be going live after these fights, post-fight call-in show. You guys can call in. Let me know your scorecard. If you agree, disagree with me, let me know your thoughts on all these fights. I love talking with you guys. So again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. This is G Funk Boxing, and I'm out.